trees is bending and stuff like that, and it looks bad, man. And a lot of airports, they shut down. First of all, they shut down the highway, the Florida Turnpike. They shut that down. Like I think 85, 95 goes down the floor. They shut that down so for the people who didn't leave, it's shut down. You know what I mean? President Biden got on TV today, and he gave his speech and said that, Florida, we got you. Whatever y'all lose or whatever gets destroyed, we're going to take care of that after the aftermath of the storm. Also, the airports are all shut down, so they showed like all the planes is flying all over the country, but they showed in that area it's no planes and none of that stuff. So, and they gave people an ample amount of time to leave, man. Some people just stubborn, man.
Not only are they stubborn, you know what I'm saying? This is people's lives. This is what they've been living all their lives. This was a Category 4 hurricane that's been reduced to a Category 3. So the Beat 139, we want to send prayers out to everybody that's affected, everybody down there in Florida.
God bless.
Plenty of people's grandmothers, grandparents. There's a place where people's go to retire at. You know what I'm saying? This is very deep. So before this is even over, we want to start thinking about how we're going to help those peoples restore energy, restore their homes, restore electricity. You know what I'm saying? Food, water. Just like Vito said, you can't even leave. It's too late.
Yeah, whoever didn't leave, they stuck. For real, man.
We talk about 150 miles, 140 miles per hour. Said it will uproot a whole house.
Yeah, this one lady, she left and she went to safety, but she's like, she don't know what to expect when she go back home, man. Like, she don't know if she gonna have a home anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People's going to Tennessee.
It's in no audio. Oh, now he says it's good now.
Yeah, it's like crazy, man. Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Nah, I said we good now.
We good?
Yeah.
All right, so
we want to give a shout out to the people before we really go into our boy Knowledge in the
Jay?
building. We got True and Real, Sex Mode, Triple Darkness, my boy Dean Williams.
What up, guys? What up, guys?
Big Dog. Let's get the likes up, y'all. I see a lot of people flooding the building right now.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Sorry about the audio thing. Sometimes it happens, something that we can't control. Internet sometimes moves around what you're going to do. But, that Milton hurricane is a big situation. If you guys just now tuning in, we just finished talking about it. A lot of people's lives are, ruined behind this, and I don't even know, man. Maybe we can ask the viewers. 646-628-4264. We want y'all to call in tonight. So
especially people in Florida, man. Tell me how it is, man.
So if there's a hurricane every year, does insurance cover it? Me and Keith Cash was talking about that.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure.
I don't know for sure, but I don't believe so. I don't believe that they would actually, because this is something that's a common occurrence. Not a house is going to be uprooted. Houses, plural.
Yeah, I don't think they cover it either. Now that I'm thinking,
FEMA comes in and they'll repair disaster the areas, but
FEMA got nothing to do with
not
insurance,
people's
though.
Personal houses, though.
Yeah, FEMA has nothing to do with insurance. It's called like a natural disaster. Like if a tree falls on your car,
your house.
That's you hit. You got to pay for it. The insurance ain't covering none of that because it came from nature. You understand what I'm saying, though? And hurricanes and tornadoes is nature. So that's why they always be looking for FEMA, the bigger organizations, to come and help because your insurance company, they not covering that, especially if it happens every year.
So I asked Doc a question. Would you ever get rich and move to Miami?
No. I'm not a big fan. I like Miami to visit.
Just the Florida situation because of the bad weather.
It's not just the bad weather. Miami is a place I can't see myself living. It's always just, I like to visit.
Now, you got to talk to the microphone.
I like to visit, you know what I'm saying? But I can't see myself living in Miami. I can't. It's just something about Miami, not to live, but to visit even 3 or 4 times a year is cool.
So like this situation, would any of y'all, know what I'm saying? I know both of y'all mothers are alive. My mother has passed. Would any of y'all, I can't say aloud, but I want to say aloud, your moms to tell you, like, I want to move to Florida?
It's not happening. It's not happening. Right now.
This is nothing new. This news is
Nah,
nothing new.
I understand, but it's not, first of all, it's not going to happen because the way I feel is the way I'm thinking for my mother. My mother's older, so, you know, I'm taking charge of her life right now. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Whether she like it or not. Because I love her to death, and I'm going to make sure she good. Now, the reason why I won't live there because it's always goddamn hurricanes and tornadoes, man, every year. Sometimes 2 times, 3 times. Who want to go there?
But I'm saying it seems like to the peoples, for the most part, it's most of the time it's nice weather.
Oh yeah.
So that's why people decide to move down.
Yeah, but that's not the only place the weather's nice.
You're right. You're right.
You know, so I'm gonna go somewhere where it's nice.
That's a place a lot of people like to go though.
Yeah, well, I like it hot all the time too. But I'm not gonna put myself in no dangerous situation. It been nice from all the way from January to August, September. Then we got to get ready to go, and we know this every year. That's too much pressure for. I'm not doing that.
What about you, Doc?
Yeah, I'll probably tell her not to, but my mom, I know I can't force her. I'll tell her, be like, yo, because, you know, the hurricane, you know, especially now, like, you know, my boy Clee, shout out to Clee, hope my sister out there, Tanya, hope everybody good, you know. I'd tell her not to, but I think she still might do it.
But do you understand the ramifications of like what we're talking? We're talking about a category 4. Yeah. They were talking about category 5 yesterday. It was category 4, and now we're down to a category 3. This takes, like, literally you can be on the phone and this could pick a whole house up and send the house to West Bubble.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, I would have to agree. If my mother was alive, I just would have to call. You're like, nah, that can't go down.
I'm not gonna let her do it. I'm not gonna.
I gotta be an a-hole on this.
I'm not gonna let her do it.
It's always Florida.
I don't care what she says.
They mostly Central Florida, I think. One part, I think Tallahassee always good.
Okay.
I know because that's like closer to Georgia. Somebody from Florida, come let me know.
Please, chime in, Florida.
They don't really never get it. I think it's Tallahassee.
But you got to understand that storm moves upward too. You know, so it might not be as much damage, you know, as far as the part of Florida that's closer to you know, going up north. But it's still, you're going to get some type of damage. Even if it don't destroy your house, it's gonna be a lot of flooding and stuff.
Cars
like that.
Floating.
Yeah, all that type of stuff. You know, cause
your boats coming out of the water.
Florida's sewer system is not that great. So when they get heavy rain, stuff like that, they get a lot of flooding, a lot of mudslides.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying? And then them gators is running rampant down.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. You want to see them gators?
Them gators is floating, baby.
Yeah, because they
anytime them storms, like woo.
Yo, you gonna be in there rolling your little thing. Tell my house.
They said,
and my man,
especially the
like,
toilets. They said you go there, you say baby gator in there. Toilets.
Them gators is running rampant, man.
Florida, we need y'all to call in, man. We need to know what is the allure that makes people forget about the storms that go on down there in Florida and still decide to leave from where they're from and move down there.
That's a very good question, because there's a couple times I anticipated saying I want to move to Miami because I like it hot. You know what I'm saying? I like the weather hot, man. And I came close to doing it because a lot of my friends lived down there, right? But every year when you get around this time and you start hearing about the hurricane,
your mind, right?
My mind changes. Now, another thing that happened that we ain't touch on down there. They got on cruise ships that try to dock in Florida and they can't dock. So when they showed it on the news, the ladies on there, and the wind is blowing and all that. Imagine being out at sea with a hurricane.
Oh, my God.
Come on, champ.
Oh, my God.
Chad, that's a come on, champ right there, man. You out in the sea, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's when...
And you thinking you going to dock in Miami. You know, they got all the ports in Fort Lauderdale and Tampa and all that. And, you got this thing coming. like you're sitting duck.
And they tell
Yeah,
you
somebody
no.
this text that said people in Tallahassee is good. Yeah, I know, like, 'cause that's like I think close to Georgia. Yeah, I
That's
know
further
one part
up.
of-
Yeah.
I know
Pensacola
one part of
and all
Georgia
that.
don't really, yeah,
That's further up.
Yeah,
we talking about
yeah,
Miami,
yeah,
Tampa,
Miami is south, and,
all that's connected.
and yeah,
All that's connected.
yeah,
down there.
'cause that's South Florida, Miami, and Central Florida is Tampa.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not doing it, man.
Oh, that definitely, you definitely gonna see that. I see that when I be.
Yeah, he
to
was.
see that shit.
Yeah, the good green little,
Yeah,
little
them
things
shits be
running
all
around
day
and stuff
running
like
all
that.
day.
That's crazy. But listen, we want to send our prayers to the families in Florida. Real talk, man. Like, damn, man. You know, when you do them storms and hurricanes and tornadoes, man, they tear everything up. It's like everybody ain't got it. So to destroy everything is like sad. Number one. Number two, we talking about FEMA and all that much stuff. They take a while to take care of business.
Claims. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what are you going to do in the meantime, in between time? You know what I'm saying?
You uprooted for real.
Yeah, man. So God bless y'all, you know, and maybe I might reconsider, you know, moving somewhere else because you know it's coming back again next year. How about that? You know? So breaking news. P. Diddy, allegations, accusations, you know, innocent till proven guilty. All that stuff is going on again. P. Diddy seems to be the biggest news out, even bigger than the election when it shouldn't be bigger than the election, but P. Diddy is on all the time. So right now, we're going to touch on this real quick. So it says Sean Diddy Combs' mother says she's devastated by allegations against her son, right? They saying that they like hanging him, they like crucifying him, and he just got arrested, and they got to at least give him a chance, you know, everybody to hear his side, you know. So Janice Combs breaks her silence. And I think she should have broken silence a long time ago. I'm going to tell you right now, my mother heard me get locked up. My mother coming right away off the rip. Ain't no 2-3 weeks, month, not saying nothing. She going to say something on my behalf right away because that's how she get down. How you feel about her now coming out of
I mean, I feel the same way you feel.
Behind the
but
scenes.
I'm sure because he is who he is, I'm sure that it's people's that's controlling the narrative, as meaning lawyers, saying, hold up, wait a minute. This is what, is this like 3 weeks or a month? Has it been a month that he's been locked? I think it's like 3 weeks, right?
The chat, actually, they know. Chat, how long
I
it's
think
been?
it's 3 weeks.
What day? I remember the
Diddy
days.
been locked up?
Yeah.
No, it's been like a month, man. No, 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks, like a month. Yeah, man.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I
because
think
every
3
week,
weeks.
every week he been trying to get bail. So it was
But
like,
this the third one. This the third one.
yeah, but he skipped a week and now he getting the bail. Now he trying to get. So I think it's the 4th week. But y'all gonna let me? I could be wrong.
Yeah, but you could be right because I know we had Steph on here. That was like
Yeah,
a couple weeks
I think it's
ago.
4 weeks. I think it's a month. You know.
Somebody, one thing about the chat, get the likes up and tell us how long, what day was that when Diddy got locked up?
But what did she say?
Oh, this is what she said. I got it right here. Right. I just pull it up. It says, I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. Right? She says, give me 1 second. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth, but for the narrative created out of lies. To bear witness what seems to be like a public lynching of my son before he has had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Like every human being, my son deserves to have his day in court to finally share his side and to prove his innocence. I'm not going to go into the rest. So how you feel about that part right now?
Oh, he gonna have his day in court tomorrow, right?
For a bail hearing. No, but this the third bail hearing. They said it was September 16th.
Yeah, they changed.
He got locked. No, he got locked up September 16th.
September the 16th.
So it's been 3 weeks.
All right,
3 weeks.
okay. So how you feel about what she said?
I mean, I that's what a mother is supposed to say. That's what a mother is supposed to say.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she said anything wrong. I'm just saying she's doing what a mother is supposed to do. This is what we were waiting for. We were waiting for her mother.
And I don't think she went to the first
speak up.
court date. They said only one was there was his sons. I don't think she went to the first court date.
Charlucci was there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like his
And
family.
a few people, right.
Once again, we know that whatever happens as
It
far
was
as,
his sons.
as far as the moms,
Not all of this.
you know what I'm
two of
saying?
his
Because I
sons.
know when it first happened, she has to be devastated. She has to be so nervous, you know, feeling a certain way. So we gon' your mom, stay home. You know what I'm saying? We'll report back. These kids are grown now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for them, you know, to step up and be there for dad. So they got to step up and go to court. That's not for the,
okay.
for the old faint of heart.
Okay, so let's go to the second paragraph, what she said. She said, I'm not here to portray my son as perfect because he is not. He has made mistakes in his past as well as we all have. My son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he has ever gotten violent with an ex-girlfriend when the hotel surveillance showed otherwise. Sometimes the truth and a lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside the norm or it's too complicated to be believed. This is why I believe my son's civil legal team opted to settle the ex-girlfriend's lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end, resulting in a ricochet effect as the federal government used this decision against my son by interpreting it as an admission of guilt. How you feel about that?
You know, when it happened, the situation with Cassie, we seen it with our own eyes. You know, like I told y'all before, I never thought that it was a federal charge. We never knew that it was so many things brewing in the back. I mean, it was horrific what we seen. I've seen that before. Under no circumstances do I think that that's right.
Let me ask you a question, though. Somebody say you did something, right? And you pay right away, right? It's like you got something to hide. That's like a admission of guilt. I don't know what she's saying.
I mean,
they said they trying to use it as a admission of guilt. It is a admission of guilt. You know how much money he gave her? He ain't giving no shorts, man.
Yeah, 30. Let's say
right?
20 to 30. It's still a lot.
But you understand what I'm saying?
That's a lot of money.
But is that an admission of guilt to you?
Yes, hell yeah.
Why is it an admission of guilt to you?
Because I wouldn't pay nothing if I didn't do anything.
They say no more. So what you think the judge is gonna think, bro?
They
got a tape, not to cut you off, Cash, real quick. They got a videotape, and then you pay. That's admission of guilt.
The videotape wasn't even out before he paid.
He seen it.
Huh?
They seen it.
They seen it.
Oh, they seen it.
Seen it.
So yeah, that's why. Because look at the language that she said. Sometimes the truth and the lie merged together can be so horrific, which it was. Remember when we first started talking about it, and we said it's still not a federal charge. That's what we was caught up on. It not being a federal charge, not knowing the sex trafficking and all of this extra stuff with underage children and underage kids being involved. Now, just listening to it, of course, people that have any type of brain matter, we can sit there and say, yeah, you paid. It has to be some admission in there because I'm just, whether it's 20 million or
Hold that for 1 second.
$20.
We got a caller. Caller, where you from, caller?
I'm calling from New Orleans, brother. How y'all doing tonight? I want to say God bless you and your staff, brother. I've enjoyed watching your podcast, man. I ask that you guys keep up the good work, brother.
What up, New Orleans?
What's up, Wardy? What's up, Wardy?
Yeah, man. I would like to comment on that, brother. You know, my homeboy used to be affiliated with that guy, man. He used to do the band, bro, making a band, you know, Young City, bro. He told us some things that I can't go into great detail, but he was young going to those free calls, bro. And it's real, man. It's all coming out to the light, and it's true. And I ask that you guys keep doing what y'all doing, man. I've been following y'all. Y'all not misarming the crew. And that's what I love about y'all, man. Keep up the great work, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Man, we appreciate you, man.
Thank
Tell
you
a
for
friend.
calling in, man. Hit that like, brother. Hit that like button.
Man.
Hit that
Y'all
subscribe.
have a great.
Thank you, brother.
All right, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask y'all how y'all feel about pictures. See, the feds, what they said they doing, they got a lot of evidence, so they gonna be this tapping on things. So now this wasn't evidence, but this something they just want to show this more of a public showing of like what type of things like possibly going on. So now y'all know Drea, right? Drea from Love and Hip Hop. Now Drea has a relationship with Jalen Green. Jalen Green is a shooting guard for the Houston Rockets. He's 22 and she's 40. And it was a big thing about her being a gold digger. A lot of people said, why you mess with her? She's no good. She's a jump off. Everybody done slept with her. Everybody did X, Y, Z. And, so she caught a lot of backlash for that. So now they just released pictures of Drea with Justin, Diddy's son, and naked pictures of her, and they're in a pool with a bunch of other girls. You can see he like eating her out, and then they just showed some of that, but it was supposed to have been. This is not you can't go to jail for this, but now it throws a monkey wrench. Now, what if some of the girls say they wasn't with it? Like, cause then you see like a whole bunch of light skinned girls with her. Jay gonna put up the pictures now, and they're in a pool, and he like eating out, and I think they was doing like threesomes with him with like all women and stuff. So now what they saying the Fed's trying to do is now put out like little stuff to really like put that image that people have for
yeah,
like,
they tainting. They tainting. What I think about it is when I look at something like that, a pool with a guy eating a girl out, and there's other women in there, so they're watching.
There it goes right there.
They're watching what's going on.
There goes. You passed it. Passed it.
How
they blurred it out, but you could see it.
They got a video of her eating out?
They got his son. Now Drea is 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, but how does that correlate into Puffy? He's his own man. He's a grown grown man.
They gonna tie it in some way. I don't know.
But I'm saying how do you think that they could tie that in? These are consenting adults, and this girl is there with her legs wide open, getting her vagina ate out.
That ain't gonna do nothing.
That
man.
right there
that's
is
just more
consent.
talk. That ain't
no matter what.
No matter
what they say.
Nothing, but that just because they said Diddy had her too. And they were saying that he shared with some.
We need to see the video.
It's this public. What they doing right now is
they just painting a picture, man. Yeah. But that stuff they gonna get a good lawyer. He gonna get that kicked out. That ain't about nothing, man. That's just stuff that goes on around his family and goes on with his camp.
This for like the jurors and stuff. So they painting like what type of guy he is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Like,
man.
see, that's right there. That's a naked woman right there, I think, and that's Puff, right?
Yeah, she's the smorgasbord, and it looks like she allowed herself to be the smorgasbord.
Yeah, he paid her to lay on the table. And she
see, the thing is that, and then they also saying all them baby orders wasn't baby orders. That was horse tranquilizer.
Oh, I ain't hear that, but I know that
they said it wasn't baby oil. They saying they got something for the court tomorrow when they try to get bail. They said
we definitely want to hear
is
about
ready.
that.
So when we try to get bail, they said they got a response for everything. They prepared response for everything. They said they got a response for everything that's. Yeah, they said they got a response for everything that's his lawyers can bring up.
Who got a response to everything?
The prosecution.
The prosecutor, the DA.
Oh yeah, they holding a couple things.
They said. Everybody thought it was 1,000 with baby oil. They like, nah, all those was lace.
Okay, so where did that information come from? Because I didn't catch that one. As far as I always knew about the 1,000 baby oils, but did you hear anything further on the baby oils being horse tranquilizers, Vito?
Nah, this is new to me, man. I didn't hear nothing about it.
But they did say, I think
Yeah,
he
this
has
is new.
eight new charges.
Somebody call in 646-628-4264. 646-628-4264. We'd love to hear from you guys.
All right, so check this out, right? While we waiting for the call to call in, so tonight at I think it's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, they got The Secret Life of Diddy on 2020. They said it's a special edition. This dude here, I don't know, man. They got it in for Diddy, y'all. I'm telling you. First with the Homeland Security, right? Then the feds come and get him from the hotel, snatch him off the streets. Now they got a special life of Diddy. Like, and they going hard on Diddy, man. They want Diddy, man. They using Diddy as an example, man. Why? I don't know. But they really going hard on Diddy. Look, they going hard on Diddy. Then they went on R. Kelly and what's my man?
Cosby.
Bill Cosby, and all that type of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the black man right now. You
Yeah.
know? But I'm reading because I'm doing a lot of reading while we talking. It says singer, rapper, and actor Ray J speaks out in a new interview. The special also includes a recent interview with Lizette Martinez, who survived the abuse of R. Kelly, and then they got she speaks about encounter she says she had with Diddy and reacts to the upsetting CNN video showing Diddy beating his then girlfriend Cassie Ventura. So they about to go in on Diddy again, man, on CNN, y'all. So y'all check that out. That 2020 interview tonight, The Secret Life of Diddy, like, it's like kind of weird hearing this stuff, like The Secret Life of Diddy, like, it's like this dude is a character or something, some type of...
Call in, y'all,
diabolic-
646-628-4264.
But I mean, we want to kind of like not perpetuate that because that's what the media is going to do. You know what I'm saying? Not us, the media. We're talking about the actual media to try to change the perception of people's mind to have a person guilty without being proven innocent. Like, you're going to have to prove that you're innocent because you're guilty right now. And that's not the way it should be because we've all been through the system, and we would definitely not like to be treated at this the way that they treating him. I know I would.
Well, I know I wouldn't either, but his lawyers got to step to their business, man.
Who's his lawyer?
You know?
I'm sure he has multiple lawyers, but
Yeah.
who's representing him? Do you know?
I heard he has some top-notch lawyer. I just don't know their name or
He got
the
2
rip.
women, 2 men. He just added new lawyers for this bail hearing tomorrow.
So what's the chances? What are they talking about? What's the chances of the bail hearing, and what did anybody hear about this bail package? Because normally we hear about a bail package.
I think I heard some. What happened with this package is the first package, the first package was the $50 million, and then the second one went to $100 million. On this package, what their argument is, what was it? Oh man, give me a second. It was talking about him not being a flight, the same thing pretty much. Him not being a flight risk, and they want to get him released so he can fight his case home. They want him home so he can fight his case before trial comes.
Yeah,
that's all they saying, man. So they're going in for it again, and I guess we'll find out tomorrow what their argument is. See, they didn't say what their argument is because I guess they don't want to put it out here because prosecutors, it's like a chess match right now.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, for some reason, so much information is getting leaked on this. Like, we knew about the $50 million before he went for the $50 million. Mm-hmm. We heard about the $100 million.
They not saying it now. Because when they heard it, because see that hearing it before.
Yeah, gives them a chance to.
You get a prosecution's time to hold. You see what he's trying to do? Let's bring this out. So now that they know that they can't do that.
Yeah, you can't tell your strategy.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, they ain't no more bear hearings. I thought it wasn't no more at the 2.
I thought it was no more at the 2.
It definitely ain't no more
I
at
don't
the
know
3.
what the hell is going on.
You know what it is? When you got that bread, you might can get 3. Mm-hmm. We ain't got the bread like
third one.
You know what I'm saying? But
they ain't got third one in 3 weeks.
And it come fast.
Yeah.
You know, normally when you
Normally you get belt is way after, like maybe some.
Yeah,
I never heard
you
of
gotta
shit
wait
like
for
that.
the
Yeah, he's supposed to be around that year, that
Right,
8 months.
before
you
they
know,
get
not
another one.
opening order, but yeah. You
Yeah.
definitely be sitting
Hey,
there
y'all callers
that
call
long.
in, man, 646-628-4264, man. Like, you know, Diddy, his name gonna be around for weeks to come before this trial. You know, if y'all heard anything, y'all want to touch on anything, let us know. But they got him coming on. They got a special coming on tonight. The Secret Life of Diddy. They ain't say Sean Combs.
And you know what?
Puff Daddy,
They
none of
probably did bring that out. Just like I said, they bring a lot of stuff out to damage him.
Yes.
Yeah.
of
Pretty
course.
sure that's going to be vicious.
This is a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
part of it. Yeah,
Doc,
they on
Doc,
Hulu
listen.
and ABC.
Listen, when you get on 2020, champ,
Yeah, you've made it.
you made the big time in the way that you don't want to make it. You know what I'm saying? They do high profile stuff on 2020, man. You see Donald Trump on 2020. You see Barbara Walters on 2020. You see big dogs on 2020, my guy. He's a big dog.
Oh, without a doubt.
And the way they make it, look how it look. They make it look like a movie.
With
man.
red glasses.
They about to go in on this guy, man. You know, and the sad part about it is, you know, as a black man that he is, I think they go a little harder on us than they go on other people.
You think?
You know, I just wanted to say it like that. You know what I mean, man.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's like, you know why they turning his shit into a spectacle, like a movie, man. Like they on this thing hard, man. I feel sorry for his kids though, man. Like I said earlier today, I feel sorry for his daughters, not really the sons. You know, I feel that way because these dudes, you know, they sons, man. They bobbing and weaving with their pops.
They said they was moving around too.
Yeah, they
said
bobbing and
those
weaving
two,
with their pops.
not
But
I'll
the
be sure
daughters-
something. They said those two were doing.
The daughter's
a lot of-
mother's dead.
They said they might get brought in charges. They saying they was like helping them facilitate. They said his assistant getting brought on, Puff assistant getting brought on charges. The two sons, they said most likely, because they were saying how they was bringing in women, like bringing them from a bus load in after hours up there.
Yeah, they definitely was bringing them, but
You gotta
I mean,
think
they
about these
bringing
two
them to-
kids.
They
Bring the
bring
young
them to
girls.
their
They bring the
crib.
young
That's
girls.
their crib.
They bring to the
let's
crib.
talk about that. Let's shed some light on that. These are young, no homo, handsome young guys, rich beyond recognition, and they're bringing them to their mansion. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
So I don't think I'm not saying that it don't happen. I don't think that them bringing a bunch of girls there is just for their dad. No, it's for them. Like,
Of course.
these guys
Of
are
course,
funny.
but you got to understand something though, right? These guys never wanted for anything.
Yeah.
Because their dad had money when they was born. That's number one. Number two, you got to understand, their dad is a bad influence on them. Their dad is a bad influence on them. You know, I saw them when they were younger. I already, you could tell, man, he molded them that way, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to blame him for what them boys is doing, man. You understand?
But what are they?
Cause let me tell you
understand what
something.
you're saying.
When
What are
when
they-
I was doing wrong out in them streets, I wouldn't let my son see that. I wouldn't count no money in front of them. I wouldn't even hardly curse in front of them, man, because I didn't want them to see that side of me, man. You understand? When I was, in that lane,
Yeah.
that's what I did. They come in the room. Hold on. Come in. As soon as they leave, pull it back out. You understand? He's doing everything in front of these guys. He's a bad influence on them. So that's why they get down like that. Now, Diddy's sons, I'm Diddy's son. They ride around in Lamborghinis, Porsche, whatever they want to ride. They got private jet. Like you said, they got the big house in Cali, the big house in Florida. What? They having a fields
Yeah,
day.
in the Fields Day.
Come
like
on.
If he's there, they could get away from him. If he's in Miami, they could be in Florida. Then he got to join in New
But
York.
they can still be in the same house. The house so
Then he got
big,
joint in
you
New
don't
York,
even,
yeah.
you don't even know
You
I'm
don't
in
even
there.
know.
Got my own entrance.
But imagine when they know he's at the city. They be like, come on.
Oh,
let's go.
yeah, let's go. Yeah.
They know they could really stunt in front of these chicks.
Yeah, all day long. And the girls is coming.
Without a doubt. That's
All
what,
day.
and that's what I'm talking
and
about.
not just young girls, older women too.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
See,
that's
they
a
got Dre,
meal-
she
the meal
40.
ticket.
Dre is 40.
Yeah, Dre
So-
bad. She knows what she's doing. That's us. That's everybody anywhere. There's always that bad one that people's want. They want her. She bad. Or we can always say it's always somebody badder. Oh, yo, you should go after this wholesome type girl. Nah, I want that slur right there. That's
Yeah,
it.
but that's easy for them, man.
That's young. This is young boy blues.
But
man.
see, what the thing, right? The Puff, I call him Puff because that's what I know him for. All them new names, they call him Puff, call him Diddy, then they call him Love. Love was the freak off name, huh?
That's when he went to another level.
Ron
Showing
BX.
his
Zeke,
love.
what up, Zeke? What up, Ron BX?
that was
Robert
yeah,
Brown,
love
what up?
in the air. Hey, man.
How many people change their name like that? Why you got 3 name changes?
Yeah, nah, he had more than that.
The decimals
You got
keep
Love.
the decimals keep going up.
P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs. Maybe he changed it to Sean Combs, even though that is his name.
Yeah.
But he changed it to Sean Combs, then it went back to Puff. Then went
So
to
he got personality.
yeah, P. Diddy.
That's how I
He
feel
dropped
as
the
the,
P.
as the
Yeah.
joints start going
Then
up.
it was
Yeah.
I
P.
feel
Diddy.
This
this
is what
way.
I feel like for this.
This is who I
Next
am
6
now.
months.
Now, I just put another
Because he
50
named
million
his
on
daughter
top of
Love.
it.
He named his daughter after him, Love.
Wow.
See, he had love.
Yeah, he just
He
dude,
had the new baby, and he felt love in his heart.
dude's touched, man.
Yo, what y'all think about is the white kid? He showed pictures. He got videos and everything. He was 6 years old at Diddy party.
Where you seen this at?
It's all over. Jacob put it up.
Jay, pull it up,
The
man.
white
don't-
guy,
we got
he's
when we
older.
talk, we gotta talk, we gotta fact check.
The white guy, he's older now, but he was 6 years old at the Diddy
Yeah, I seen
party.
it. I seen it
He
yesterday.
put videos, like you can see videos you
Pull it
saw,
up, Jay.
like a couple celebrities,
Please.
like you see walking by. His father was a photographer, and it was his mom, his pops, and his father. He said, "Yo, I don't remember nothing. All I remember much was a bunch of topless women, and I couldn't go in the swimming pool. They was all in the pools, topless women, and naked women, and what else he say? You remember? He said he remember a lot of smoking and naked women. He said he wanted to go in the pool, but he couldn't go into the swimming pool.
I think we should start paying.
He got
attention.
videos. He got videos. You could see clear as day he was there.
But I'm saying his dad was there too. His dad was a
No,
photographer.
he was there for his dad. He was there
You know
with
what
his
I'm
dad.
saying? So,
His dad was
like, who do
photographer.
I blame? What did you do when you? What did you say that you did with your son? When you doing what you do, yo, go that way. Go to your room. I'ma send him to
Correct.
grandma.
I don't let him see that.
You know what I'm saying? I think we need to start the same way we shedding light on Puffy. We need to start shedding light on these people's man here that's doing all types of extra stuff. Like, why would you have your 9-year-old son there,
6-year-old.
with 6-year-old son around women that are topless?
He said. Then they said he claims like the mom covered his eyes. Like when he first walked, they didn't know. They said, you know, the house is big when you first walk in.
So then we leave.
Then you start seeing these things.
We leave. You don't see
There
it
it goes
no
right
more.
there. He get interviewed. See, that's Diddy with the guy right there when he's looking.
Come on, Diddy.
If we play it, we could. Can we play it? No, right?
Come on, Diddy, man. What you doing, man?
But my thing is, why he keep all that evidence? And mind you, when they once the Cassie joint, he should have known from there. That's being naive. Like anybody know the law, you know steps. You could feel it.
Did you see that? That's when, like he
Once he
said,
settled
he has
Cassie-
different personalities. He don't think that it can happen to him. I mean, he knows now.
Check this out, right? This dude the dude is burnt out, man. I think he needs special help. He's not normal, man. The dude he has multiple personalities, man. You know how you change the name?
So
He has
guess
most-
what? If that's really the case, Vito, then he needs doctor's help. Just like any one of them other crackers, just like anybody else, if they have multiple personalities and they really sick, then they need help.
But let me
We
explain
can't
something.
vilify people
Right.
that need help.
Well, that's what his legal team
Huh?
need. They need to try to go that route with him too, because they're saying, yo, this dude, he needs some type of special help because he don't know what he be doing sometimes.
We might be helping them.
But
right
check this
now,
out. It
if
says,
that's the case.
the thing with Cassie Ventura. It says Sean Combs initially denied the allegations of abusing Ventura, which were included in a lawsuit she filed before the video was made public. Right? Following the release of the video, he apologized, but this is what he said. He said, "I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now." Now here's the personality stuff. He bugged out. I went and I sought out professional help. Got into going to therapy, going to rehab. Combs said in the video shared on social media days after the video was broadcast. I had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry, but I'm committed to being a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. So he said he's saying he need help. Man. See, he seeks professional help.
But that's how it starts.
You don't know how he did that.
You have to have.
You think he's telling the truth or he's lying?
I want to believe that I believe that he's telling
But
the
looking
truth.
for a way out.
I'm going to look at telling the truth because he has 5 different names. 5 different names, and I know for sure that you know him, and you're saying yourself, is something wrong with this guy.
Definitely something wrong with him.
So why can't it be something wrong with him?
I believe something is wrong with him.
If there's a chemical imbalance in him, then guess what? Then he can't be responsible for all of the things he do. It works with everybody's called.
Right.
When niggas is pleading insanity,
right.
They doing all type.
But that only works when your team tries to present that. The lawyers have to say that. Well, they have to be one of their defenses. That, you know, my attorney.
Okay.
Let me say this real quick. My attorney, my client. He doesn't realize what he be doing half the time with, like, you know, he has some type of problem mentally when he gets around women. He just turns into this whatever, but he really doesn't mean it. But we found some evidence where he needs some special help. They got to try something because.
But it's not going to start out
Jay?
like that.
I know they, but you see where I'm coming from, like in that lane? Yeah. They got to fight for that.
Yeah.
They got to fight for that because the stuff he doing is abnormal, man. But what we got, Jay?
Before his arrest, disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was famous for holding his annual 4th of July party in the Hamptons. All of the well-known partygoers wore white, and it wasn't exactly a family-friendly event. Now imagine you're a 6-year-old kid and you find yourself a guest there. Allison Hall has more.
Can you believe this 6-year-old boy was once a guest at Diddy's infamous white party? The disgraced mogul has his arm draped around a young Justin Livtowski back in 1999. Justin is now 31 and tells Inside Edition about taking that photo.
He put his arm around me in an uncomfortable way, close to areas that you shouldn't as a grown man.
He recalls what he saw at the party.
So I remember marijuana, and topless women. That's the 2 main things that I remember.
So, how'd he end up there? Well, his father, David Allen, was Diddy's photographer, snapping pictures of partygoers in the Hamptons. Justin's mom, Maya, was also there. She says the party was family-friendly at first, but then turned raunchy.
People were getting high. There were girls swimming topless, young-looking girls that were, not dressed. We moved to another part of the house so that he wouldn't be exposed to what was going on.
In later years, Diddy implemented a curfew for children.
The kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
I think he's a monster.
This week, Houston-based lawyer Tony Busby says more than 120 people are coming forward with claims Diddy sexually abused them.
Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15.
Did Diddy assault you in any way?
When you say assault, I don't know the exact definition, but he put his arm around me in an uncomfortable way.
Diddy is now behind bars, facing federal charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. He denies all claims of sexual abuse, including against minors.
Pull that
You
back.
can't that
Okay.
sound,
Right.
the music.
So we just heard the media about the kid and stuff like that. So we didn't just show the photo, we showed the coverage. How you feel about that, man? Talk to me, man. Don't get quiet on me now.
It's 99. They had a party. He knows the dad. He knows the kid. That's what I'm going to say. He knows the kid and he took a picture with the kid.
So the kid is grown now, and he's telling you what happened.
Once again, you heard what I said earlier. Mother and father there. The father there working. Let's say he's there working, so he can't see whatever is going on. No, the mother's there. At what point? Why do you move a kid from one part of the house to another part of the house? Move him to your house. Because we're talking about drugs being involved. We're talking about marijuana, alcohol. It's not a place for the kids.
Why they bring the kid anyway?
This is what I'm saying. If
So
we
grown
don't,
folks
if we don't put the light on that, and we continue to trounce down. Now, don't get me wrong. If I come back and say, "Yo, Vito, would you bring your son to a Diddy party?" Just forget the what they talking about. What's going on now? I'm saying, just bringing them there. We ain't
The
talking
only
about
way
this
I
man.
bring my son if everybody else brought their
Okay,
kids.
so.
You know what I'm saying?
But
not
listen to it. It was other kids there because you already said.
Yeah.
He said now all y'all kids got 1 hour left, so it was kids there.
No, but now I'm not saying.
Because he said all you
but
kids
not
got
even-
1 hour left,
Right.
and then it's gonna be a
Right, but
party.
I wouldn't
that,
even
but
did
you-
it, but
but-
hold on, I wouldn't even did it like that. If it was a kids party, like everybody brought their kid because it was gonna be a kid
Kids
party.
party.
That's
You
all we
can
was gonna bring, but not kids with a bunch of adults.
But
No.
that's why I asked you.
Not that nigga.
I asked you because I know that you've been around
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
and you know the fun times. You've
Yeah,
had those
yeah.
fun times with the
Yeah.
party, so you knew that it wasn't for Brandon.
So let me-
hypothetically, I know it wasn't Brandon.
Let me get into this, right? So I spoke to a young lady over the weekend, that I told you I was gonna get in touch with. I won't say her name right now, and she hit me back, right? Somebody worked with Diddy before, and I asked them, would they mind being interviewed and all that? And they was like, let me think about it, I said, well, I ain't gonna put no pressure on you. I said, whenever you're ready, but let me get that. I said, you gotta tell the story. You gotta tell the story. And she's like, I bet, right? But then she said to me, yo, remember when y'all used to rent the houses? Because whenever we went on somewhere, we'd just say, yo, just get a crib. We get a whole crib. We rent the crib. Have mad food. Everybody got their joints. You know what I'm saying? And
Are y'all renting with Diddy or just you and your crew?
No, all of us put money in.
Okay.
He put money in. We all put money. Remember, we got money.
Yeah.
So he ain't paying for shit. We doing our numbers too.
Okay.
So we all, it's cheaper. We just get the big ass fucking crib so everybody getting hotel rooms. You know what I'm saying? So he'll put money. I don't even know if he's putting money, but he was there, right? Maybe his team was putting in, but everybody put their money in. So, because you had to, everybody put money for the food, money for the drinks and all that. But she said, remember I was renting y'all them cars, and remember I was doing, and she brought us stuff that I forgot about. Like, damn, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at that time, he was puffy. I ain't never seen him do nothing like that. And the people that was around, I know he ain't gonna do it around because he's street dudes.
So why we crucifying the peoples that was around then when somebody that's savvy like you didn't know that it was going on? Because we crucifying the peoples that we know.
You know what it is? He started off doing.
he was the beginning. See, mind you, his money wasn't like that.
Right.
Now, once he got older,
But he got a
his
chance.
money-
You got a chance to be around him when he had a.
He said he went to jail.
Nah, I went away at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he got big, I got, I went to college.
Oh, okay.
I missed that.
Yeah,
And be honest with you, I was like, damn, they got it going now. Because I knew the bag was coming. You know what I'm saying? And I said, yo, when that bag come, I'm going to see him. Because, a couple times he got over on me with money and shit like that. We went little places.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have it. He promised to give it back and he don't give it back. And I was like, yo, I'm going to go taxes due. I said, nah, I'm going to hold up. Because I know he about to get situated. I'm about to get some new money anyway. When he get that bag, I'm coming to get all that and then some. But then they came and, removed me.
Okay.
So it never happened. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, his thing is really, really messed up, man. As far as him going to court tomorrow for the bail hearing thing, how you feel? What you think they're gonna say, man?
Bail denied. I hate to be Debbie Downer. I hate to think negative. I just see the way that this is going. 8 more new charges. We didn't even expand on this videotape that's out now. that's supposed to be floating around. They had a lawyer. I don't know who the lawyer was, but it's definitely on here. It's a lawyer, and they're talking about the tape, and he's questioning another top attorney and asking it, is it illegal to sell the tape? And they're saying different states have different laws, but most states it is illegal. But he said what it could actually do is it would do more damage than the civil lawsuit that Puffy would file on Keith for releasing that tape because of the embarrassment. Because they're saying that it's a male A-lister.
Yeah, a lot of people saying they going hard at LeBron right now too. They saying that supposedly he's supposed to be one that they got in compromised position. They saying a lot of things what the government gonna do now, put pressure on
Kevin
people.
Hart, right?
Yeah, them guys.
Kevin
did.
Hart
Like, all the
name
guys
came up
that
heavy, too.
married.
Kevin Hart name
Guys
came
that
up.
married and stuff that they got them in compromised position where, you know, this is where now they could either squeeze them. Snoop, they said, yeah. They said a lot of guys are doing things. It might see the stuff how they said the Fed's working it.
But
They
every time
working
we
in
see
two
something,
ways.
Doc, it's in a party. They actually showing in a party set.
Yeah, but it that's what they showing. They said this is nothing. They doing certain things for certain reasons. They doing the thing far as like, let's say for instance, let's just say allegedly. Let's say a guy like LeBron James. He's married. He ain't gonna get brought no charges, but when that happens,
Oh yeah, it's divorce.
exactly.
Yeah.
Cause now she feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing where they saying now either they can now they could be like, well, we want to tell what we know on Puff, or we gonna release this joint. Cause they releasing stuff. You see everything coming slowly by sure.
But what is it that, even if you're in that compromising position, what is it that you're going to know outside of that one? Like, how many times do we do a freak off? Me and you, we all was guys before y'all were married. We're doing multiples. We're not going back to the same well. You know what I'm saying? If it was a situation, now I don't not think that he wasn't making videotapes of those freak offs. I totally believe that those videotapes was being made because that's just things that guys do. You know, but as far as everybody, like I believe that people's are drawing straws. That's what I believe, that people's are drawing straws. You're gonna put the biggest name out there. You know what I'm saying? It's literally thousands of peoples that went to his parties. But what we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about LeBron James.
Yo, we got no. They talk about more than that.
I'm just saying.
We got a poll up there. It says, is Diddy getting bail tomorrow? Yes or no? He just put a poll up. So far, we got 75% people said no, and 25 people said yes.
Okay, chime in.
We could ask. We could go around and ask. You asked Keith already. I don't think he's gonna get bail tomorrow. I think what's hurting him, once the witness say they feels fair, they like they. That's gonna be it right there.
See what you just said?
And he made the phone call.
What you see what you just said? That's the key thing, the reason why he's not gonna get bail. Just by what you said is 100% facts. They said because he was tampering with the witnesses before he came in. That's why they snatched him in.
Yeah.
You know, so they saying that it ain't got to do with how much money he got. It's the fact that he tampers with witnesses and all that, and they not gonna let him come out for that reason. You know what I'm saying? So they know he not a flight risk. And they know he got the money, but the tamper with the witnesses thing is big.
Yeah, it's big because
And
his
that's
money
why he got
can
a problem.
sway. His money can sway, whether it's getting something done to somebody or paying people's off.
It is a big difference when you out. It's
Yeah.
a big difference.
Without a doubt.
It's a huge difference.
People are not gonna come forward like they are because they know you're in the streets.
You're in the streets. You don't have to be. There's not different people come to your house and it's easy to relate messages. It's just totally different.
Totally different. So look, we're gonna switch it up, but we still on the P. Diddy topic, right? So it says Piers Morgan apologizes to Jay-Z and Beyoncé after Jaguar Wright shocking claims on his show. So did y'all hear about that?
I heard what Jaguar Wright said.
What she said?
She said that Jay-Z and Beyonce got a lot of skeletons in their closet. They did she said a lot of stuff that they supposedly had did. So she blamed them for a lot of stuff. She said they was like partners. I think
But a lot of stuff
said,
as in what? Like what? Messing
like
with
part
kids?
Like the freak off. She said, and also did a lot of things in the
But how would
in the
she
industry.
know about freak off? You remember what? No disrespect to her, she's a black woman. You know what I'm saying? We remember what she looked like, the hair.
Jay,
and
can
everything.
you bring her up on Piers Morgan?
No, I got it. I'm gonna read it. I got it.
How would she know this disgruntled young lady here? How would she happen to have any?
Well, she used to background sing.
Yeah, she was in the industry.
I know she was in the industry.
Yeah, but she was the background sing for Jayz.
Jay got it right there. Jay has it right there.
She used to background sing. That's what I got right here.
But the people want to see it.
So
they want to see it. Yeah. That's
they
right.
had to. They had to take it down.
Jay-Z made them take it down. You're right.
Okay, so she said. They say. I got it right here. They took the video down, but the words are said. And I made sure I grabbed it before they did that, because I knew they was going to probably try to snatch everything. But it says, following the Jaguar Wright's appearance on his platform, Piers Morgan is publicly apologizing to Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Piers had welcomed Jaguar to discuss against Diddy, but she used the opportunity to implicate the Carters in alleged crimes connected to the disgrace of mogul.
Right? It looked like it right there. The one right under it.
Mm-hmm.
The one under it, Jay.
It says
right there, yeah. There it goes right there.
It says Jaguar described Jay-Z and Beyoncé as a nasty little couple who had allegedly held people against their will and put them on planes while unconscious. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard her say it, yeah.
Yeah. Put them on planes while unconscious. And let me see what else they said. Give me a second. You pulling it up, Jay? Thing froze on me, man. I guess they took that thing down. They froze on me.
Yeah, a lot of power, boy.
Yeah, it says right here. It says Piers quickly realized that you don't mess with Miss Carter. They called it. They shut that down quick.
Yeah. Piers Morgan's a big dog.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Every time she comes on the platform, she's hijacking the platform. Like, these are the type of peoples, man, that we should not be given the time of day.
But you know why she resurfaced? She resurfaced because everything with Puff Daddy.
She was saying prior.
She said that years ago.
Yeah, she did.
So that's why she seemed
just
validated.
Like Gene Deal.
Yeah,
all that stuff is coming out.
Saying, even the names she said. She was saying a lot of stuff. Even with she had kids there. A lot of stuff she was saying. 100% of stuff she said. Everything came with coming out now. So that's why people, people not saying, but
I'm saying, but that once somebody had to tell her, and then it starts to spread. You see did you see the joint? Can you pull up the joint on her going on Buck Wild's show?
Hold up, do this one first. See the thing about the.
Oh, y'all gonna love the Buck Wild joint. He went off on she came on there trying to hijack the joint.
Who Buck Wild?
Buck Wild, Star and Buck Wild.
Oh, Star. Oh, he ain't with Buck Wild no more.
Yeah, Star.
Big names of actual crimes they committed, that'd be a way of actually lessening the amount of time that he does, or possibly even walking away.
I absolutely do not see him being victorious in a criminal trial.
This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching for decades. It must stop.
Well, Diddy's downfall has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond. The blast radius from the uncovering of his alleged offences could yet swallow many more powerful and famous figures. Diddy is accused of creating a criminal enterprise which engaged in sex trafficking, racketeering, kidnapping, bribery and forced labour. His lawyers say he'll fight the charges, but after the testimony you're about to hear, you'll be staggered he avoided the attention of law enforcement for so long. I'll speak to a lawyer, a whistleblower and an insider for an uncensored insight into the showbiz scandal of a generation. And Jaguar, I'm going to start with you. You've been called a whistleblower. You knew Sean Diddy Combs for a long time. You attended a number of his infamous parties. And in 2022, you made headlines after comments where you called him a sex trafficker. And in response, you were called crazy and jealous. Do you feel vindicated by the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Because he's just the beginning. Until him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally, the victims, they're not safe.
How bad was it?
That's what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand. How bad was it, do you think, what was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. My first handler was McKinley Horton. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. And being taught to be just avoid him, honey. It's not good enough. Not when you live through these things, you're still suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you.
Right, there's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music. And that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think...
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous. And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job. He's the Judas.
Do you think that if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people?
He has no choice. His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror to the Black community, still find value in him. He's got everybody on tape. They all know it. It's a mess.
For those who were never at these freak-off parties, what were they like?
See, this is the thing. Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. I was a sex worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal. That's how I know how the dark world and the sex world and the entertainment world run hand in hand. That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz. The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. And it's all done under the protection of this is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be, it's terrible.
It seems to have been something that a lot of people knew about, but people were simply too scared to talk about.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. But everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy. See, people keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making Diddies. And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even further, the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically, and Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
Let's take this caller.
Look, Clyde Davis is not here to...
Let's call her, Jake. Pause it for a minute.
Caller, what up, caller?
Hello. I hear you saying caller, what up? But how you gonna speak to the caller and you got your TV playing? I hear homeboy
We just turned the TV off. We listening now, caller. How you doing?
Okay, so what is y'all talking about? Diddy mother calling?
No, we didn't.
Were
say
you
nothing
looking?
about
Were you
Diddy
paying
mother
attention?
calling.
Say that again?
I said, were you looking at our YouTube? Were you paying attention to what we were talking about?
Yeah, I'm looking, but I'm not listening. I just see the screen, so I just see breaking news: P. Diddy allegations, Janice Combs break silence, and Jaguar Wright. I don't hear what y'all saying, but I do see the screen.
Oh, we was we showed the screen. We saw clips of what Jaguar Wright was talking about, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Diddy, and we talked about a few things regarding this case.
We talking about Janice, his mother Janice breaking the silence. That's what we were speaking about.
Well, his mother needs to know that not only Diddy's going to jail and Jay-Z's going with him, Beyonce might be fucking going too. Sorry for cursing. They all going down. They know what they out here doing. Daniel Henry know what they doing. OG Daniel. Carlton Roper know what they doing because he the motherfucker that got them doing half of the shit they doing. Dame Dash know what they doing. They all play games. I called y'all before. I said I'm from 127th Street.
Hey, caller, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Now, you on our show and you naming names and stuff like that. You know, you gotta have some facts to support your allegations.
Okay.
All right, so here's what you do. This is what. Can you send us some information to the beat139@gmail.com?
Listen, my name is Atwana Smith, right? Everybody uptown in Harlem call me Tawana. A lot of people call me Marie because that's my middle name, but anybody in Harlem call me Tawana.
What's your Instagram?
Well, I got two. One I just put private. If you look at it, it's Marie. Okay, hold on. Okay.
So let me ask you a question
Hold
before
on,
you continue.
Let her tell Instagram. That could wait. Go ahead. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Marie63.
Marie?
Marie631718.
I don't got no. Do yours, because I don't know service down here.
I have two more Instagrams.
Hold on. Do yours. Fuck that shit.
Hey, relax, man. Stop talking crazy, man.
Talking crazy? I said, fuck that. This nigga's crazy.
How you guys doing now? How y'all fellas doing?
I want to make sure
We good.
that's
Thanks
more
thanks for calling in. We
allegations,
you
that's
know
the
we
way.
appreciate. We just want you to understand that, you know, when you spit certain things, man, we gotta have some facts behind it.
Everything I say is facts. I'm tired of these people playing with me. I'm
Oh,
tired
okay.
of it. Like, they're
Marie Marie. Go ahead. What's the number again?
She said 6.
631718.
Okay. 631718.
You guys know Honcho?
Yeah, but listen, here's my deal, right? We talking about Diddy. We talking about the allegations. We stand on that. We don't want to talk about the whole Harlem.
Listen, I filed a lawsuit against Diddy, right? The lawsuit I filed against him, the number is, I'm giving you the number to the lawsuit, right? The lawsuit number is 122-CV-06193. Look up that lawsuit in the Eastern District, Brooklyn, 225 Cadman Plaza. I filed a lawsuit against Diddy. When I filed that lawsuit against Diddy, you got to understand, Diddy's not the only defendant.
No, what did you say? Look up what lawsuit? What's that again?
The lawsuit number?
Yeah.
122-CV-06193.
What was the number?
No, she thought that's
her Instagram. Say your Instagram number again, please.
Marie 6.
I got Marie.
Marie 631718.
631718.
No, 1718. This shit still popped up.
1718.
M-A-R-I-E.
Marie Smith? Marie Smith?
Marie Smith, yeah, that's me, yeah. I know you see like 9 followers and 6 following because I just made this page. And plus, Carlton Roper keeps telling the whole Harlem to block me. Everybody out there.
Nah, I need to see something with your Marie. If you gonna come, I just need
My
this.
whole face is there. I have a, huh?
Okay.
Ted may know her.
Yes.
You said who may know me?
I call it. Thanks for calling in. We gonna look into
you got
this
anything on
information.
Puff Daddy though? You can talk about Puff.
Oh, you want to talk about Puff right now?
Yeah.
I'm just saying what he's doing. Like, he just bought. Let me tell you something. I have a granddaughter that is 10 years old. Puff Daddy just sent my granddaughter up here Jordans. Now, she's not my only granddaughter. I have the 10-year-old and the 12-year-old. My 2 granddaughters live in Hempstead. They are 10 and 12. Now, mind you, these are my son's children. My son lives in another state in Pennsylvania. Diddy been stalking me for so long that he sent this Brooklyn dude to go stalk my grandchildren. But see, I don't like to keep saying the name Diddy because y'all saying Diddy because that's what y'all doing for the show. It's not just Diddy, it's all of them together. Dame Dash, all of them. They are all one. It's everybody think it's just Diddy because Diddy's all over the news. But it's not just him, it's every last one of them. It's Diddy, Michelle, Queen of Harlem, Rima, Jatan, Swift. It's all of them. But I understand you running your show and you just want to say Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. Diddy going down. My granddaughter is 10
But
years
right
old.
now we're talking about Diddy because Diddy is on the news. All the other people that you told. Hold on, Miss. Listen. What you're doing right now, you're name dropping that this conversation is about Diddy and his moms and stuff like that. But we appreciate you calling. We appreciate you calling, right? And we're going to look into it, and you give us a call back another time. We're going to definitely look into it.
All right, have a great night. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, this girl, name dropping on. She going off topic, man, you know? We can't let that ride like that. But anyway, so call us. Y'all call us 646-628-4264. We still got the finish Jaguar Wright thing, right?
Yeah, finish, Jay. Put that joint back up, Jayla.
Right there. Just save
Save it.
Let's finish this up. Then we'll close this out.
Yeah, so Jaguar Wright. What y'all say about that? What she said so far before he put it back up?
I mean, I don't know, man. You know, it just
She says she just cares about helping the peoples, right?
Yeah, she said.
Big names of actual crimes they committed. That'd be a way of actually lessening the amount of time that
Thank you for having me.
Has videos herself.
And thank you for caring.
I do care. Thank you very much. Well, I'm joined now by the host of Vlad TV, DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad, it's pretty horrifying listening to these.
Go back to Jaguars. It should be towards the end. I forgot her name. I don't know her like that, but she.
It's a mess.
For those who were never at these freak-off parties, what were they like?
See, this is the thing.
We already heard this, Jay.
Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my first.
That's what she said.
The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in. This is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes.
Yeah, so you can cut it off after that.
I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's DA. This is going to be, it's terrible.
Hey, Jay, you can cut that. We got enough of that.
It seems to have been something that people.
We got Black Bone. We got Black Bone 120. He said, "Why y'all stop her like y'all covering up for Diddy and his ring of weirdos?"
Stop who?
Stop the girl from talking.
Because if he heard what we were saying, we asked for some facts. It's not that we want to stop her. She can't just keep going on and piling on names without having facts. No, we already know about the lawsuits that's going on. She just kept going on and on.
Yeah, but in the add on what Keith Cash is saying is that she said the same thing the last time she called, man. And she's naming names, and she's naming familiar names that we know about. But this topic is about Diddy, so we're trying to stay on topic. When you go off and saying other people's names and more names, but you ain't got no facts behind it, we can't support that. You know, we like stories that we can either we know what we're talking about or we can fact check it. We can't fact check her, so we had to cut her off, and she could come up call another time if she has some facts to prove to support what she's saying. That's all it is.
And we did allow her an ample amount of time to actually talk.
But the thing also, to be honest, it really didn't make no sense because she was jumping all over. She started off saying Diddy did these things. Then she started saying they know, and then she just started naming names. She ain't say what nobody done. She just, they know, and such, they know. I got lawsuit, but she ain't never saying. I ain't never heard anything about them having any ties to Diddy like that.
Yeah, so that's just a lot. But let me ask you a question. So you think Jayz and Beyonce should pursue illegal actions against Jaguar Wright?
Of course, if you're gonna slander people's names, you know what I'm saying? That's unacceptable. Because it's really easy to put a bone on somebody, but it's so very hard to take it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to go, man. You like I tell people all the time, you can't just be talking about people like that unless you got some facts, man. You can't just be doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with the girl just call in, same thing.
What did you say earlier today? We talked about the First Amendment, right?
Yeah.
We talked about, did you come in prepared today?
Yeah.
Why did you come in prepared today?
I came in prepared because I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about is real.
Okay. And you talked about that meaning because
you can be sued.
Yes.
You could be sued. Anybody could be sued. You understand? They were Piers Morgan. Yeah, that's the actor guy. Piers Morgan, you know, he got that call from Jayz and Beyonce lawyer and had to shut that down immediately because of a lawsuit.
And is he one of the most respected journalists out today?
100%. 100%. That's why when you come on the show, you know, whether you're sitting here or we got you, you know, streaming or you calling, you got to have your facts correct. Now, some things we don't know what's going to come out of people's mouths, so, you know, we ain't got nothing to do with that, but we try our best to keep it clean around here. We don't take no sides. You know, we just a show, and we put on a good show every time. That's it. You know, but we're gonna close this out, right? Before we go, you know, I wanna salute the B139 on our work ethics and stuff like that. I don't want to talk about it on the airways, but we just did something real great the other day, and you know, the question came was, well, y'all gonna be able to perform in this arena? And we was like, we got this, but we didn't really know if we had it, but our confidence level was up to here. So we was like, yeah, we got this, and we did our thing yesterday, excuse me, a little time.
Sure.
And y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it on the quiet.
But Ted,
you know, the whole team, we performed, man, and I'm proud of the brothers. You know, we just did well, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think we did well as expected. You know, and we gonna continue to do well. You know, and that's what the Beat 139 is all about. You know, we all about Harlem. We all about the community. You know what I'm saying? And before we go, Keith Cash, what's your #1 podcast show in Harlem, man?
The Beat 139.
The Beat 139, y'all know what it is.
The Beat 139. Harlem's #1 podcast. Featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash.